Social media has shown you the highlight reels of entrepreneurship, the iced out Rolexes, the Lamborghinis, the Ferraris, the penthouse apartments, but this isn't reality for most business owners, and they're selling you a lifestyle that just isn't realistic. Now, don't get me wrong, yes, you can live that lifestyle, but it isn't easy and it does require sacrifice, pain, and suffering, and it's also going to mean you must do things that you might not want to do and put you out of your comfort zone. Usually it's the work that you find boring and keep putting off that's going to move the needle forward. Discipline is more important than motivation because motivation comes and goes, but if you show up and do what needs to be done regardless of your feelings, that is how you're going to get an advantage over the competition. You need to be willing to do things others aren't to get ahead. In 2023, more and more people are starting an SMMA, which means you need to be more focused and disciplined than ever before. For myself, when I have to do things I don't want to do or tasks that I find boring, I'll always get it done in the morning because then I'll feel accomplished the rest of the day and it just becomes a small win. It's about stacking those small wins every single day. It's not all fun and excitement. The highlight reels you see on social media 99% of the time are bullshit. For the ones that are real, they made it to the top because they put their head down and they did the shit no one else was willing to do. I think we all suffer from this, and I sure did when I started. All I wanted to do was the fun stuff and just get out there and do it, but that's not how it works. We are consistently seeking that next dopamine rush, and when we don't get it, we don't want to do the work. That's why when you get these cool templates or you get some copy and paste ad creatives, it doesn't work because you just don't know what to do with it, or you're not willing to do what needs to be done because you don't find it enjoyable. It's like everyone rushes into trying to create great offers and write some cool fancy headlines, but you've missed the most important aspect that I talk about all the time, which is doing your research. Abraham Lincoln said it, give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I'll spend 4 sharpening the axe. The same concept applies here, and although it isn't glamorous, it's what's going to determine how successful you become. No one wants to spend time really diving into the prospect's pains, problems, desires, or what's in their head. They don't want to make those calls. They don't want to look at forums online. They don't want to do it. But if you do this, then everything becomes easier. Your copy will speak to your prospects in such a way they click and they just want to speak with you. They will think, wow, this guy understands me and knows exactly what I'm dealing with, which will create just a whole new level of trust. If you do this right, it should be easy for you to sign clients. But again, everyone wants to get onto the strategy, the ads, the funnel, the creation, but you can't do any of that effectively without first understanding your market. The best chefs in the world are the ones who understand the basics and fundamentals well. They put their twist on things, sure. And this is the same for any industry. If you look at the top performers of any sport, any business, whatever it is, they know the basics better than anyone else. So many people come to me after they get a couple of clients, they think, oh, I don't want to do my sales calls anymore. I'm just going to find someone. To me, this is the one thing you need to do for as long as possible. Even now, I still do my own sales calls because I have the time, and prospects for my agency and also Agency Academy want to talk to me. Sure, I could outsource, but why should I when I have the ability at the moment to do it myself? I need to milk it for as long as I possibly can. I think too many people, once they see some level of success, they take their foot off the gas. And this certainly happened to me when I was between 7 and 10K within my agency, and soon enough, I lost it. It's why this year I'm fully focused on creating the best product and providing the best possible service I can. Understanding my costs, different tax structures, my P&L, and just things that otherwise are incredibly boring, but are what makes the business work. Whether I like it or not, I need to know these things, and they are technical, and it does require a lot of focus and energy because it's so foreign to most people. I'm an employee of my company, but I'm also the sole director, and understanding all the boring details is what over the last few months I've really focused on, and it's not easy because this shit's extremely complex and often makes your brain sore and just mentally drains you. This is what people don't talk about, but these are the things that you're going to face within your business, and it's something even I didn't realize. Making money solves a lot of problems, don't get me wrong, but it also creates new problems and larger problems you might not think about. And some people don't want to face those problems, but for me, I'm more than happy to face whatever comes. This is the year that you can really build something for yourself. We're a few months into the year now, and I'm not sure if you're on track to reach your goals, but if you put in the work, develop those routines for yourself, become disciplined, then you can reach the level 99% of people never do, all because you're willing to go places others aren't.